Thank God. It's beautiful though. Nothing else. It's absolutely beautiful. God's work is beautiful. Can't deny that. It is a snowy day in the neighborhood. My God. It's just coming down today. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't mind me, I have my little beanie on. It is still snowing. We're supposed to have 6 inches by the total of today. It's a big snowy day. So today I just want to share my how I store my decorations and just my garage organization, just to share some ideas for those of you who have a lot of seasonal decor like I do, to get it organized and have it be able to flow more easily for when you have to decorate your house. All right, so here we go. Okay, so here when I enter my garage, and I cannot take the credit for most of the ideas that are in this garage, as mostly my father, who convinced me to add these things to the garage. It is a 2-car garage, and when we moved into the house, it was completely bare and empty. And my father, like I said, had all these great ideas that were pretty affordable to make storage into the garage, which is similar to what he has in his house. So the first thing he installed were these kitchen cabinets, which were pretty easy. These are kitchen cabinets. These are actually leftover cabinets. My parents had redone their kitchen, and they gave me these 2 cabinets almost to create like a kitchenette. So what I normally keep up here is we have the water delivery. So I put the empty bottles here, and then when the people come, the bottles aren't always sitting in the kitchen. I do have a very small kitchen, so it's very good to have out here. But in the summer, this is a great top for barbecuing, so you don't have to go in and out of the house to prepare food, or for when we have company. And then what I use this for up here for, it's a little bit empty, but for stock of paper goods, toilet paper and paper towels. I keep here, this is my stockpile. So anything I keep out here is overflow or stockpile. So that's what I use the top for. The bottom, I just have things that we use, like if we have outdoor parties. So things that don't necessarily need inside the house or we're not going to get rid of. Okay. And then here I just have, I keep index cards, boxing tape, and a dry erase marker. These are just an overflow of a knife set that I have. I have too many. I think at one point I had 3 knife sets, which is crazy. So again, this is why I keep overflow. So yes, whenever I set up a box for decoration, I use these to label the box, and then I just keep it out here in the garage so I can better label. Okay. Another thing we had put into the garage is an extra fridge. So again, overflow. Right now we don't have any extra food, but whenever we have extra, we put it out here in the garage. And then in the freezer, we just keep stock supply of chicken. These are my favorite ices, some fruits, vegetables, just to have for emergency supplies. And we do use them so they don't go bad, but we always try to keep emergency stock supplies here, especially with the pandemic and everything that went on last year with everything running out. Definitely do that. All right, so on to the organization. So these are plywood boards, and what do you want? I want to call these, what do they call it? 12 by 4s? I don't remember exactly how you call them. But my father got these at Home Depot. Very affordable. He didn't have to be professionally brought in. He did it himself. It took him about 2 or 3 weeks, but he got it done. And I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I can't back up completely because both cars are in the garage right now, making my life a little difficult. But yes, so you can see the idea. So he built a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 5 shelves, because that one kind of curves. So I have a lot of things here. So anyway, this is how I keep my organization. So this shelf I use, you can see up there, is mostly my Christmas stuff. I keep the Christmas stuff out of the way. That's actually 2 Christmas trees. Those are storage bags you can buy on Amazon. And one is for the basement tree, one is for the living room tree. Up there I have spare hangers, and you get the idea. For the most part, this whole shelf is Christmas. This whole second shelf is also Christmas. I have an overabundance of Christmas. I actually gave away, actually I'm wrong, these 2 are not Christmas, these 2 are just fall. I gave away a lot of Christmas supplies to a friend of my daughter's who got her first apartment this year. So believe it or not, I still have all that. Here is a fall bin that is Thanksgiving specific. Here's Halloween costumes, Halloween, fall. Next to Christmas, fall, and Easter are where I have like way so much of. And then down there I have memorabilia, things that I just hold on to, things of the children. Down here I have birthday supplies, birthday linens, like birthday crowns, things like that. And then it's just a little kiddie pool I keep for the dog. You get the idea. So on this shelf up here, I have extra furniture that I've been holding on to. I lived in a condo before, and I just have a lot of old furniture that worked in the condo that does not work in this house. I do have like a farmhouse now, but I will not get rid of this beautiful table set that I bought. It's solid wood. I had it in the basement as a game table, but I decided to just wrap it up, and then I will give it to my daughter when she's ready to move out on her own. Perfectly safe and secure there. Always preserve what you have. You spent the money. I got this on sale for about $500, which is an incredible deal. It's a pub table, solid wood, and you paid for it. I preserved it, so I will keep it. I used to donate a lot of items, and I've learned don't do that because you never know when you need it. If you spent the money, preserve your things. I bought a big pack of wrap from Amazon. I think I paid $20. It was a huge roll, and I use it for everything, and everything is nice and tight and safe. I also have some wall decor there. Here are what do they call these? You can use them in the summer. You can use them for plants or for lights. You get the idea. I have several of those. And then on this shelf I have a little more Christmas, so that should actually be on the other shelf. I'll get to that later. 4th of July. Down here I have lemon summer decor, Mother's Day, spring, Valentine's Day I just put away. And then I have these boxes that I just put off season or miscellaneous. And that's where I have those bits and bobs that don't really belong to a holiday, but you can use them any time of the year. And these are the ones I access most. I actually have a third one that I right now have in the basement. And that's where I've been using to do my tablescapes. But anything that really don't fit a holiday, I keep in these boxes. I'm not going to open it now. It's a little tight. So you get the idea. I think so yes, I have these two. Then one downstairs. St. Patrick's Day. That is another Christmas one. And those two are Easter. Okay. Here I have extra shelving. Again, things that went in the kitchen of my condo. But the kitchen I have now is all wood paneling. And I don't want to drill into it. So we leave it alone. All right, so the next shelving I have, see if I can get in. Okay, so I just realized the light was off this entire time since it's so light out. I didn't think to flick the light on, so hopefully that was light enough. But all right, so continuing with the tour, another thing my father did, which I think was a great idea, was to put hooks throughout all the shelving. Again, very affordable. I think you saw a pack in the beginning of the video, and that's where we use our camping equipment, our lawn chairs, things like that. There's luggage over there. Such a great idea. I thought that was a good thing. Here I have our summer chairs. You see the outdoor tables, more and more summer chairs. We have a ridiculous abundance of chairs, folding chairs. We do have a lot of space, and I do like to be ready when company comes over. And of course, I have a big family. So, all right, so the next shelf. Here, it's a little bit bare. This is probably the really just throw it on their shelf. It has no type of organization. And here's where I just keep wood for the fireplace. And this is just a table saw. So this was actually pretty full. We're getting down to it. Of course, we're not going to finish all this wood this year, but we've been making our way through the wood. But this wasn't cut down short enough, so we probably won't use this till next year. But this, I predict, will be done by the end of the year. The starter wood and everything. All right, so then on this shelving, this is actually an old shelf that I did have in the condo. This was the only shelving that fit in the condo. It was a large condo, but it had zero storage. This is the only thing that I fit in there at the time, and I brought it with me. Here I have logs for the fire pit outside, and just random bits and bobs. Over here I have a work table. Here the crunch, crunch, crunch. And then up here, again, just more plywood shelving with more like automotive things. Here we have more wood. And then lastly, here's just another cabinet that was added. And this just has, you could see there, again, more automotive things. There are the noise canceling headphones for when my son is mowing the lawn and things of that nature. And then lastly, all these little hooks. You can also buy these at Home Depot. And then they hold all our outdoor things. It's really good. Again, more plywood, just to create a barrier here so everything's not flip-flopping all over the place. So yeah, it was a combination of his ideas, what I told him I want stored, and I think it's a fabulous job. It's a fabulous way to organize your garage, and if you have the space, organize your decor. And while I didn't think it was a very innovative idea. I notice as I drive around my neighborhoods, a lot of my neighbors just have their things kind of tossed about. And it occurred to me, I guess a lot of people don't think to do these things, but it's definitely worth the time and the investment to be nice and organized. And how easy I can just come and take out my fall box and so organized, and everything is nice and neat and preserved. And it's just a very good way to live and preserve and take care of your things. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Stay warm, have a great weekend, and I will see you very, very soon.